we have a very bearish structure. The first major and big target where we could see a pretty strong move to the upside. I am going to be purchasing Solana for the next bull market. Bitcoin hits $58,000 for the first time, creating a new low in this bear market. And I purchased my first package of Bitcoin, only for now 10%, because I am still seeing lower levels in this bear market. In today's video, I'll show you exactly what I am looking for locally and globally, what I see on the charts, and what kind of positions I'm opening in the next upcoming days. And just to let you guys know, please remember that this is not financial advice. This is only my personal opinion. You are solely responsible for your own investment decisions, and everything presented here is just for educational purposes only. Okay, we are here on TradingView looking at BTC USDT. And what happened? On the last market update, we were in this spot right here. There was a yellow box that was a big demand zone. And I told you guys that if in this yellow demand zone, we are going to see significant demand, that we should see a movement to the downside, and the first target should be $58,000 per Bitcoin. It didn't take long, because only 3 days for BTC to reach this level. As of now, Bitcoin hit a very big and strong support zone where a lot of people are buying and purchasing Bitcoin at the moment. So it's going to be very hard for Bitcoin to get through this wall. But the final destination for me that is interesting for me is $52,000, and the maximum target should be around $39,300 per Bitcoin. As of right now, the local situation is very simple. All right. So as of now, locally, we have a very bearish structure. Okay, we have lower lows, lower highs. So as of now, the structure is bearish. We should see a move to the downside. And because of this bearish structure, we should see lower lows, lower highs continuing. Okay. The first bullish confirmation that could appear on the chart is if Bitcoin closes on the 4-hour interval above 61,962. And for a better confirmation, we should see a daily close above $62,700 per Bitcoin. If we do not see a move to the upside, we do not see a close on the 4-hour and on the daily above those levels, $62,700 per Bitcoin, then there should be no movement to the upside. Okay, based on the global structure that is bearish, we should not see BTC going over the last high at $200,000. If there is going to be a move to the upside, it should be maxed to $65,000. But for Bitcoin to hit $65,000 first, it has to go through $62,000. So all the information that I'm giving you is not something that I want to happen, is not something that has to happen. It's based off the information that the chart show me. If the chart is going to show me that the structure is breaking to the upside, then I'm going to be playing long. If the chart's showing me that there is no power, no movement, no supply, no support for Bitcoin to move up over $62,000 per Bitcoin, then there is no chance and no point for me to long Bitcoin. As of now, the only thing that I'm doing is shorting Bitcoin, and I am going to close fully my shorts on futures at 53, 54, maybe $48,000 per Bitcoin. Okay, so as of now, we should see more movement to the downside because the structure is bearish. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And as of now, Ethereum, there is a pretty big difference because Ethereum did not create a lower low from 5th July. And as of now, they stopped in a pretty strong supply zone. And from this supply zone, there is a pretty big chance for Ethereum to reach around 1,900 or $2,000 per one Ethereum coin. But for this to happen, same situation as with Bitcoin. We need to see confirmed movement to the upside for this move to happen. So based on the chart information for Ethereum to give me some bullish signs, it would have to close on the 4-hour above $1,660. And for an even better confirmation on the daily chart, they should close above $1,700 per Ethereum. If we do not get a close above, we should not see any movement to the upside, okay? And based on the targets that I am aiming for, the first major and big target where we could see a pretty strong move to the upside, a pretty strong move, I mean around 10 to 15% to the upside, is $1,400 to $1,300 per coin. And the maximum target for the bear market, I see Ethereum reaching anything between $1,000 and $900 per coin. Okay, so these two targets are my main targets for the bear market. And as of now, I am also in a short position on Ethereum. I am shorting this coin because we are in a bear market. The structures are bearish. So there's no information for me to be bullish. Okay, I am going to turn bullish only if Ethereum closes on the 4-hour above 1,660 or on the daily above 1,700. Until that doesn't happen, more shorts and lower levels should be reached. Okay, let's also take a look at Solana, because this is a very important coin for me, because I am going to be purchasing Solana for the next bull market, anything between $55 and $43. So as of that, I see a move to the downside, anything between 17 to 35% to the downside. Okay, so there's still a lot of movement. There's still a lot of money to be made shorting this coin. And the only bullish confirmation that could appear on Solana for Solana to reach anything above $75, $79 per coin is for the daily interval to close above 71.37. If we don't get a close above 71.37, we should not see any move to the upside. We should see continuation to the downside. Why? Because the market structure is bearish. There is no bullish information on the chart. So as of now, the next support that I see is 63.53, and this is actually a level that could give us a little relief bounce. But just as on Bitcoin and on Ethereum, for any bullish confirmation, we need a 4-hour close above 69.66. If we don't get any close above 69.66, the next direction as of Bitcoin and as of Ethereum is to the downside. Okay, so this is going to be it on today's update. I showed you guys very important levels on the 4-hour, on the daily, on Bitcoin and Ethereum, what I'm looking at, and what's my main target for Bitcoin and Ethereum in the long term, obviously, because as of now, we are in the bear market, but obviously bear markets never last forever. Just like bull markets, they also never last forever. So there's definitely going to be a pretty big market structure shift to the upside in the next 2 to 3 months. And because of that, I am going to be accumulating Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana on the levels that I showed you guys today. If you guys like this material, if you guys want to be in touch with updates on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some altcoins, leave a thumbs up, subscription, and also leave a comment if you like these kind of materials. And see you guys on the next update. Bye-bye.